We both popping. You know what I'm saying? We both popping, man. We both popping trainers in the DMV. What got you into fitness?
So I've honestly always been an athlete since I was about 8 years old. My dad is really big into sports. Play soccer, coaches 25 and up. He's on the league himself. So I was basically the only kid that stuck with sports since I was 8 up until college. So that's when I got injured.
What'd you hurt?
I tore my PCL and my ACL.
Oh my. Oh my goodness.
Listen, I had to cry now so I could laugh later.
Oh my God.
I really went through it. I think people underestimate like being in sports your entire life.
Yeah.
And then having that removed from you is really like it's a sense of grief like going on.
Listen, man. So go ahead. Oh, I was about to say, like when I stopped hooping, like, and a lot of people don't understand like why I go so hard like on the podcast. Like I'm a trash talker. Like I love talking trash. Like there's no outlet for me to like let out the aggression in the trash talk. So it's like I just talk trash about trainers and bad clients and shit. So that's like as a former athlete, that's kind of why I go hard. So you experienced that too?
Yeah. I didn't really imagine training for myself. For the longest time, I was like, nah, I'm not gonna train. Like because people saw like my social media presence and like me in the gym, blah, blah, blah. I was like, boom, boom, boom. Why are you not a trainer? But my heart was just not in it.
Yeah.
And the type of person I am, if my heart is not in it, I'm going to half-ass it.
Makes sense.
So I wanted to really have the time, have the, the means of doing it, make sure the money was looking right before I say, okay, this is what I'm doing. Right. So COVID hit and then I was in the gym so shifting from team sports to the gym, being by myself or with the trainer, blah, blah, blah. And long story short, it progressed into me becoming a trainer, and now I'm here.
Okay.
So
cool. That's what's up, man. I kind of found my way into training accidentally as well. So I'm glad I did it. Yeah. So, but what made you like really feel like yo, I gotta go hard in the gym? Like what made you? What happened? Like you were at Howard? You went to Howard, right?
I did.
Was it when you were at Howard? Did something happen like to really just make you give you that fire to be like, yo, I'm about to shit on these hoes, man?
I don't even know. I honestly just wake up with that mentality anyway, like gym or not. Yeah. I really think I fell in love with the results. Like that shit. Can you cuss on here?
Yeah, I just cussed like 3 times. Come on, let's bunches more motherfucking crunches.
Okay. But no, I would say I just really fell in love with the results, like and how it was just such an inspiration to others, like seeing women go hard, like that's kind of like been a newer thing, like women going hard and that being like romanticized in a way.
Yeah,
like videos. In the videos, women like they're not giving a fuck about what face they making or the shaking or the that. Like I just fell in love with that whole thing. Like you could be a bad bitch and work out. No,
absolutely, bro. Like listen, man, the days of she's gonna get too bulky if she goes. Them days is over, man. Baby. It's women in the gym, bad as hell, looking bomb as hell. Them days is over, man. Listen, fellas, let your ladies go to the gym, bro. Stop being scared to send it to a male personal trainer. Man. Come on, bro. I got it. We're gonna talk about that today too. We're gonna talk about that too. But that's perfect. You said that because that leads to my next question. How important is it for women to lift weights, and why shouldn't they be scared to lift weights?
I honestly wouldn't say they shouldn't be scared. So if it's new territory for you, it's going to be scary.
Right.
Does that mean you shouldn't do it? No.
Right.
That's where there's means of help, like a personal trainer or different programs or whatever. So if you're that person, that's why you invest in those things. Like if you like, I could try to do my hair myself, right? And probably fuck it up. Or I can just invest in a hairstylist and get it done right and know the quality of what I'm getting.
And y'all know y'all gonna spend money on that hair.
On them bundles, baby.
They gonna spend money on the hair, nails, pedicure, manicure, but they don't got money for the personal trainer. Get out of here with that, dog. We ain't got time for that, man.
Yeah. So. But it's more important than people think. Like, I think a lot of people just focus on the aesthetics. But when you talk about overall health and wellness, like, the aesthetics comes along with it. Like, that's really the side piece. But
facts.
When you think about when I think about having children, and how my labor is going to be, like, those are the things that I think about, and the habits that I build now, that's what's going to trickle down. Like, when I look at my family, and it's like, when it's time to pick shit up, what does that look like in my aunties? When it's time to go up the stairs, when it's time to hold the baby, like, I just can't have it for myself.
So that's one of my biggest motivations. So I lost, pretty much all of my grandparents before I could develop a relationship with them. So, I want to be a grandfather one day. That's like one of my things. So I want to stay healthy. I want to look good too. Like, I don't want to be the washed up old man, old head limping, like, a lot of people when we get older, we might develop osteoporosis, old people falling down, breaking their hips. I don't want to be that guy, and there's nothing wrong with it.
Life alert thing around your neck, you gotta keep that.
Yeah.
Hey,
no, that's not. No,
we ain't got time for that, man. We don't have time.
Like,
for that.
Literally, like, I was at brunch last weekend, and I saw this couple, beautiful couple. And I could tell that they worked out when they were younger, or now, I don't know. But just like their skin, the way they walk, like the way they move, like I'm very practical when like working out translates to real life.
Oh, absolutely.
Let's say some shit go down and you out, right? I need to be able to turn, jet, and run.
Listen,
like, it's a safety hazard.
You're absolutely right. So a couple months ago, I did a video on the old lady who had I don't know if you saw the stroller.
Yes.
And she fell and couldn't get up.
She did.
Bro, oh my God. Like, it's important. You never know when you're going to be in a life or death situation and you can't get up and run.
Yo.
And then being the people in my comments, if a fire broke out, you couldn't run out the house right now. So
you're like, come on now.
It's ridiculous.
Literally, so when that video dropped, I had some shit to say too. And one thing about me is I'm gonna say it with my chest.
Yeah, you from Detroit. So, that's what y'all do.
So I saw it and I posted it and I provided my commentary. And so many people were saying that I was wrong because you don't know what she's going through and da 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 da. And I'm just like,
listen, man. Yo, welcome to my world. Welcome to my world. And anytime I criticize Black women specifically, and mind you, I seen my mom go through a transformation. I train Black women. I'm around fit Black women daily. I see Black women doing it. And people tell me that Black women can't do it because of racism and hormones and low iron. You got low iron but high alcohol. You got low iron but high greasy food. You got low iron but high sugar. Get out of here with that bullshit. I'm not hearing none of that. So that's just part of it on social media. You probably gonna get some messages after this podcast up here with me because I'm DMV's most hated trainer and I embrace it.
It's all a good. I mean, it's all to make you better though.
Like, that's all it is, man. But most people don't want to get better.
It's true. That's the hard truth.
Yo, I'm sorry, y'all. Listen. I don't understand how. Let me look at is this camera on me? Is this camera on?
Your go. Go ahead.
How do you get up in the morning, look in the mirror, hate what you see to the point where it's making you depressed, it's making you insecure, and you're not going to do nothing about it? You just going to complain about it. You're going to keep up the same habits. You're going to stop at Starbucks and stop at Dunkin' Donuts and get the donut, the 6 glazed donuts with the 185 gram sugar coffee. Large. Don't make no sense. And you're sitting down at work all day. The only calories you burn is walking up the steps and walking to the parking lot to go home from work.
And that's only if it's fun.
I think people are really just okay with being mediocre. Like that 1% of people is so small. Like, and I'm learning that as I grow older. And my friend group is changing because we're not on the same wavelength. And like,
you're 23.
23.
Wait till you get to like 28. shit changes.
I'm
crazy.
Sure. I'm
crazy.
Sure.
My whole circle is different now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got like, as far as my close friends from like back in the day, maybe 5 people like I really rock with. And now all my other friends are like trainers or gym people now.
Yes. Like you are, I mean, you're a product of your environment for one, but like birds of a feather, seriously.
Absolutely.
Like, child, that's been probably like an overarching theme for me in this past year. Like just who is around me and what are they doing for me? What are they doing for me? Because it's like I'm pouring into your cup and like, what am I getting back? Like,
facts.
You're not inspiring to me. I inspire you, but you don't inspire me.
Yeah.
Like the list goes on. So
it's crazy. So that's kind of on topic with one of my topics I wanted to ask you. So you need to. So when it comes to your dating, like you obviously have to date a dude that's in the gym, right?
I do.
So have you ever tried to date a dude that wasn't in the gym?
I have.
How did that go?
So okay.
I'm listening.
So I have dated someone who was in the gym, but like not as much as I was, basically. I was talking to him, yeah. But and that was fine. Like you don't need to go 6 days a week. You don't need to like go so hard. Listen. So,
all right, I'm playing. I'm listening.
So that's been, I can do that. Okay. Because working out now is a non-negotiable for me.
Right.
But I've experimented with a man who did not work out, and it did not work out.
It's not gonna work out.
He was always just like, yo ass always in the gym. Like he's in that gym or something. Like anytime I posted like a video with a man or like it was around, he was just like, you only going because the like I need, like I don't know.
Yo, that's crazy. One thing dudes are scared of that don't go to the gym is a dude that goes to the gym. Not saying physically scared like the fight, but I'm saying like when it comes to their woman being around gym dudes and they're not in the gym, they hate that.
Yes, it's intimidation and it's rooted in insecurity. Like,
of course, yeah. And a little bit of guilt too, because it's like you sitting on your ass not doing nothing. You feel like a lazy.
You waiting on me to get home.
Like, exactly, bro. Like
it's crazy. It didn't last.
Are you a man, bro? Like it's crazy.
Listen, nah.
Nah, it's wild. I've definitely lost friends over that. Just talking trash. I talk shit. Like that's what I do. And so like dudes would be like, say I posted an Instagram video. I've calmed down a lot since I'm older, but I used to be wilding on Instagram, like talking crazy trash every day. I had to stop because people are too sensitive. But like I'll post something like, post my weight going up or going hard in the gym, and dudes will say slick shit. And I'm just like, bro, you weak as fuck. Like, what are you talking about? And I lost friends because of that. But it's like, yes, they're sensitive as fuck. Like kind of weak ass shit is that.
Your delivery probably crazy though.
It's awful.
It's awful. I can already tell.
It's bad, but people love it. Like I have clients who've been with me for 5-6 years. They love it. I mean, I've changed people's lives. So
yeah,
I'm not about to spend my time trying to please people. You either like it or you don't, because I've tried to be the nice guy and people still ain't like me. People still hated me. So I might as well just be myself.
People are always gonna have something to say.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm gonna just be myself. I'm gonna be 100% me.
Yeah, as you should.
It might come with some big backs in my DM getting mad. You know what I'm saying? It might come with that, but it's all good. I'm not tripping. So
yeah, I think like especially in the fitness industry, it's so saturated now.
Yeah,
like everybody's trying to be the next motherfucker. So
and that's another thing too. So that's part of the reason why I transitioned to what I'm doing now. Like everybody. No offense to anybody who does this, but everybody posts workout videos now. Everybody shows their body off, and you should show your body off if you have a nice body, especially if you're a trainer. But it's like, what's going to separate you?
Exactly.
So with my sports background and just me being a trainer for 6+ years, I got a lot of shit to talk. So y'all gonna hear it.
Period.
You feel me?
Period.
One time for your boy. We both popping. You know what I'm saying? We both popping, man. We both popping trainers in the DMV.